Alright, it kind of feels like I ghosted YouTube, and I kind of run out of video ideas. But you know what? Today, I'm back with something pretty interesting. This is a video review for Daedo Heroes X, and I said I would. I finally have them. I don't have Tobot Y yet. I got another one before he went out of stock, and there were like 3 left. Talking about another Tobot. Anyways, yeah, here's the front of the car, Tobot X, the Hyundai logo, again, the same as Tobot Z. I don't like that they put the Hyundai logo there. I would have liked it better if they put the Tobot logo that they have in the show, but for the marketing purposes, I don't really mind, because, like, they kind of had to. The lights are pretty interesting. If not interesting, then different than the rest. Here's the back, Tobot X, the Hyundai logo again, and then the lights. And this is a pretty nice vehicle form, and the color too. The camera doesn't get it, but this is a really good color. I think it gets it a bit better right there. This is like a tan-ish type of vehicle mode, like beige. Yeah, more beige than tan. This is a really nice color though. The camera doesn't get it, but it's a really good color. I like it a lot. There are some noticeable seams there, but it's whatever. It blends in well with the car. More noticeably up here. No transparency on the lights. That sucks, but I don't really care. And this is the Hyundai Ioniq 5, and at the time of the release date of this one in Korea, not internationally, this was like the first Ioniq 5 product there was aside of the actual car. It does roll really well. I like that. And now, like, for the bottom, right? I'll show you the sides, and here's the bottom of the car. Now to transform him, you push out this part right here, so it'll come off like that. You pull it out, and then you rotate it here, and it clicks into place. You do the same thing on the other side. There. Now you come to the back. There's all these seams here and lines, so you disconnect this part, right, and you do that. You kind of bring them out slowly without anything crashing into each other or scratching the paint off. You straighten them out, and they become the legs. So you know, both of these joints here are double jointed. This one is the knee, and this one is like a double knee. Can't remember what I used to call it, but Aslan Ambulon I think had it too. So excuse that, that was my brother. So I probably did this off camera. So you bring these out, and that kind of brings out the whole foot. You split the legs. There's a click and a tab and a peg hole. Now you come back to the top. You kind of like bring this part out, like out, connected by a peg hole right here. You do the same thing on the other side. You bring out the fists, then you bring down the front of the car, you push it in, and that becomes a chest plate. Then you kind of unclick this, both on top and bottom, rotate it, and then you can click it back into place here, and then there you go. So the camera can't catch the orange perfectly, but this is a really nice orange. It couldn't really catch the tan or beige of the car either, but it's whatever. So basically, really nice colors. It's a better orange, a much more vibrant orange than Ambulon's. So yeah, let's get into the robot form. So you can do a 360 with the shoulder. He does have these kind of like T-pose shoulder things too, right here. So basically double jointed shoulder. Then he's got a 90-degree knee too. Kind of. You can finish it with this one. He has 90-degree elbows. Both of these are double jointed. This elbow is double jointed too, but I don't encourage you move it. He can't kick forward all the way because of the waist. He can't kick sideways all the way either because of the waist, but you can kind of do this, but that doesn't really help either. He can rotate his head 360 just like Z. At least I think he could rotate his head 360 anyways. Do I have anything else to talk about? I haven't done a video review in a while, so yeah, I usually go over a few things, and I'm trying to remember if I kind of covered everything. Oh yeah, the details. Here's an X, and here are the arrows that kind of show you what to do with the piece. Something else I want to talk about. I like this. In the original Tobot toys, right, that never went international because they sucked. Tobot Y had like the front part of the car come down and be pushed in, and it became the chest piece of the robot mode, and that's the same case with the international one I have. And for a reference, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the video, mostly because I didn't want to get the toys because I'm not in my room right now. If you have Adventure X or Tobot W or Tobot Z, when it comes to the car form, they're much bigger than this guy in a car form, because in the car form they're like 6 or 7 inches from one end to the other. This guy is only 5, so that's how high inflation got, that they kind of had to, yeah, but still proportional. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. There's no bicep swivels or leg swivels. Tobot Y does have that though. The Daedo Heroes Y. And this spring right here on the knee, that's kind of a callback to the original X that never went international either. Except the only difference is this one actually works, and it kind of does blend in into the paint right here. And there's no kibble because it's just flat, right? So there's nothing that really gets in the way of anything. He can kick back. You gotta move this though. He can kick back. But yeah, that's really it. Because I don't mind it, like how much he can't do, because I know ways around them. But yeah, it's unfortunate, like inconvenient-ish, that he can't do everything that Z and Y could, but nonetheless, regardless, this is the most articulated version of X since his original release in 2010. Here's the Colroyd. The joint here is a bit more loose than Tobot Z's, but whatever. And this is his Colroyd mode. I kind of like it. And it's the fucked. I hate that the camera can't really catch the orange, but it's a really good orange, really vibrant. Ah. Now, I'm still trying to get my hands on Tobot Y. I'm trying to get my hands on Tobot A and Tobot Triton, the new one. And I still have another few Tobots I have in mind of getting. And I think that's it. He doesn't have any other shoulder movements, no other elbow movements. It is double jointed, but I don't encourage you try to move his elbow backwards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this has been a video review for Tobot Daedo Heroes X, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.